Frank and Ben are good friends. They are both 17 years old. They both speak French. They both live near Gatineau. Frank was born in Ottawa. Ben was born in Gatineau. Frank goes to school. It's a technical school. Frank repairs motors. He also operates heavy machinery. Ben works part-time as a butcher. He works in a grocery store. The store is in a small town. The town is called Perkins. Both Frank and Ben grew up in Perkins. Soon Ben will work full-time at the grocery store. Frank and Ben like to work. They like to make money. They also like to have a good time. In summer, they drive around on ATVs. In winter, they drive around on snowmobiles. They don't like to play hockey. They don't like to play football. They don't like to play baseball. They both live at home. They live with their families. Frank lives in a large house. Ben lives in a smaller house. Frank has a room in the basement. Ben also has a room in the basement. Frank has an earring in his ear. It is in his right ear. Ben doesn't have an earring in his ear. Ben has a watch with a blue dial. Frank's earring looks cool. Ben's watch looks cool. They want to speak English better. They are taking an English course. They are taking it right now. They want to improve their English. It will help them at work. Sometimes they have to speak English at work. Sometimes Ben must serve English-speaking customers. These customers come to the grocery store. They do not speak French very well. Frank must sometimes speak English on the construction site. He has difficulty with English, but he does know some English words. He knows them very well. He knows some English words like top shape and cool. He uses them a lot. He uses them when he speaks French, but he wants to learn more. He wants to learn more English words. He wants to be able to speak English well. Ben wants to be able to speak it well too. They have blue exercise books. Do they do the exercises in them? Do they use the exercise books? Are the books too difficult? Are the books too hard? Are the books boring? Is learning grammar boring? They are both taking an English course. They have a lesson every Monday. They have a lesson once a week. They take a lesson at 5:30 in the afternoon. Their English teacher is a man. He is 50 years old. He is a lot older than Frank and Ben. He comes from Winnipeg. Winnipeg is the capital of Manitoba. Manitoba is a province in Western Canada. Frank and Ben have never been to Winnipeg. They have never been to Western Canada. They have never visited Manitoba. They have lived all their lives in Quebec.